A big mess tonight in the pretty little town of Chester.
Nearly 400 gallons of oil leaked into a stream near a restaurant, and this evening the battle is on to clean it up. News 8's Bob Wilson has more from Chester.
They have a lot of equipment on hand. Oil absorbent booms, oil absorbent pads. They have a lot of disposal containers. And over here is where the bulk of the work is being done. If you take a look, you can see they have hoses down the riverbank, which is a 70-foot drop. And then they have these giant vacuum trucks where they're sucking it up and putting it in. Meanwhile, they're saying tonight they'll be here until the wee hours of the morning trying to get this brook clean. Pumps roar and bright lights burn overhead in the parking lot as deep crews suck oil from the brook behind the brush mill by the waterfall in Chester. Deep investigators say this room hanging over the waterfall contains the furnace and oil tank for the restaurant. They believe a filter in the furnace let loose, sending 400 gallons of heating oil into the brook.
That's a lot of heating oil. It's going to be dangerous to the wells in the area.
Many people thought the same thing, but Deep wanted to be absolutely clear. While the houses around the brook are on wells, oil cannot get into the drinking water. Their biggest problem, the steep 70-foot embankment, is the only way to access the spill.
We have to traverse that area, set the vac truck operation up by the parking lot, extend the hoses down to the water side, and then start recovering the product at that point.
As you look down the brook, you can see the layers of booms put in place to contain as much of the oil upriver as possible. The idea is to stop the contamination from spreading, then clean it up as fast as they can to minimize environmental damage. Deep did catch a break as there's already a small dam 100 yards from the restaurant.
That dam was very helpful in containing the oil prior to our arrival. Some did get by it, but a majority of it was contained by the dam.
Now, despite all of these measures here, the vacuum trucks and all the booms and absorbent pads, they say they're not going to be able to get all of the oil out of the brook, but they said that's okay because it is very light and thin and viscous oil, so they say it will be either evaporated or absorbed by the environment naturally. They say not to worry about the little residue that's left over. We're here in Chester. Bob Wilson, News 8.